What we have for consideration before us is a repeal of Section 2 of Number 122 of the Special Acts of 1949. That special act set forth the method by which the Board of Assessors would be elected in the town of Sprague. And back at that time, circa 1949, the assessor function in many Connecticut's towns was not performed by a single assessor, but by a board of assessors. And as time went on and the decades passed and that job became more complex and the workload more demanding, many towns switched over from a board of assessors to a single trained professional assessor. In the town of Sprague, that occurred in 1988. So they hired a professional assessor that took over those duties. However, the Board of Assessors was still in place, and it was still elected. And as the years went by up to the current time, it was merely a formality. They didn't serve, and they chose in the last election cycle actually to be disbanded. So Sections 2-14 of the state statute requires towns to take special steps when they request that the General Assembly enact special legislation relative to a town's powers, organization, or form of government. And that requires a vote by the legislative body of a town for such an action. In Sprague, the steps that were taken were the Board of Assessment voted to be disbanded. They sent a letter to the Board of Selectmen. The Board of Selectmen considered that action and voted the affirmative and scheduled a town meeting for action to be taken. The town meeting was held, and they voted to request the action that's here before us today. The town of Sprague properly wrote a letter to the Secretary of the State requesting such an action, and that's what we have here before us. It's a great piece of housekeeping type of legislation, and I urge its adoption. Thank you.